Alright, live on YouTube, live on Rumble. Good afternoon, hello, welcome to Weekly Recap AKA W.W.R. This show is to dive into the odd, obscure, pardon me, bizarre, and other words for a strange world of notable events, weather, and sports, also known as news. NEWS, that's what news stands for.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm Xander.
Golden Loon.
And you. Today is, of course, Saturn's Day, aka Saturday, May 9th, 2026. So let's jump into the news today, shall we? And before we continue, trying to get that disgusting image off the screen really quick. Links to this and all the other articles are already down in the underbar of the description below. Any links that we collect throughout the show will be down there after the live stream. So let's start us off here from Oddity Central. Russian men are allegedly getting cauliflower ear procedures to look like MMA fighters. Well, is that way they can look like tough guys to attract a woman?
I understand that. It's just stupid.
It is. Because, this could be permanent.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing to get it, but...
Yeah, like...
An allergy. How do you get an allergy?
Well, no, it's not an allergy. Cauliflower ear is, with boxers, you get hit in the ear and then it swells up and everything.
No, I get that.
Yeah. But no, they probably use collagen, maybe? Where are you getting allergy from?
I was misreading it.
Oh, okay.
Or what is that word up there?
Allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
Yeah. Cauliflower ear, auricular hematoma is a well-documented permanent deformity. Oh, it's permanent.
Oh,
commonly associated with, the actual, not this. Oh. Well, this might be permanent, but cauliflower ear also is apparently permanent.
Yes.
So we're talking about the actual condition right now.
Yeah.
So commonly associated with blunt trauma from contact and combat sports like boxing, MMA, wrestling, or rugby. It occurs when the external portion of the ear is hit or suffers extreme pressure and develops a blood clot or other collection of fluid under the connective tissue around the cartilage. Cauliflower ears used to be regarded as anesthetic, but they've apparently become a coveted feature. Popular Telegram channel Baza recently reported that a growing number of Russian men are paying for procedures to get cauliflower ears and thus instill fear in other men. The procedure is reportedly most popular among men from the southern regions, but men from central Russia have also been requesting it. Okay, so it's not just for attracting mates, it's from dissuading other people from attacking them. I mean, things are getting...
That makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, but still...
Very little.
Well, I mean, if you have the money to get a procedure, just move. But it is Russia.
If you got a cauliflower ear from being attacked,
yeah, that's
you lost.
Yeah.
So, let me save you some money.
Yeah. According to someone claiming to offer cauliflower ear procedures, his service became so popular that he is fully booked for a month in advance. He charges 6,000 rubles or $80 per ear, but adds that clients going for a more impressive visual effect need several sessions to get that seasoned fighter or wrestler look. Wow.
You know what stands out at me there? The ruble is practically worthless. 6,000 ruples, $80.
$80, yeah.
Good Lord.
Still more money than I got. More from Oddity Central here. 28-year-old woman impersonates 16-year-old high school student at New York High School for weeks. I heard about this. She did this with different schools, I think, in different countries. She's been all over the place.
Okay.
A 28-year-old New York woman was arrested at a school campus in the Bronx and charged with endangering the welfare of a child, trespassing, and criminal impersonation after enrolling at the school as a 16-year-old girl under a fake name. Last month, Casey Klassman enrolled at the Westchester Square Academy at Shamhara Rashad, Shamhara Rashad, born in 2010, who had just moved to New York from Ohio with her sister. She attended classes for about 2 weeks and was even issued a school ID with her fake name and age, but then someone discovered her social media profiles. So if you see this individual, call the police.
She doesn't even look that young. Don't you have to have certain IDs and stuff when you come in?
Well, this was New York?
Yeah.
So, not there. Sanctuary City. Not. I mean, so many, the left...
Well, good. She should have been arrested.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she's the same one I was talking about earlier, but that has happened. There's this one individual, and I think this might be it. Let's see here. She was arrested, subsequently released. She has been charged with endangering, yada, yada, yada. Oh yeah, here we go. Interestingly, this isn't the first time we featured an adult posing as a high school student and actually enrolling in high school. Okay, so this was somebody else. So she wanted to relive her girly days, her glory days.
Could you imagine a guy, and I'm sure guys have done that, they would hang him out to dry.
Well, with guys, it would be a lot
But
more
she was
difficult.
arrested.
Yes.
Well, not if you look young enough.
Oh, true. Well, people like Frankie Muniz, when he was younger.
I don't know who that is.
He was the kid who played Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh.
He was actually like 20-something years old at the time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So he looked really.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he had that condition or whatever, that makes you look young, and all that stuff.
I have no idea. I think a lot of it could be makeup too.
Yeah.
It adds to his youngness.
True. More from Audi Central. New world's largest car carrier can transport over 10,000 vehicles.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I saw. I haven't seen the video.
10,000.
I haven't seen the video, but I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, like they park it in this ship, like a giant parking structure.
Probably the back of the front goes down and they roll them in there.
Yeah. Guangzhou Shipyard International recently completed work on the world's largest vehicle-carrying sea vessel, a 230-meter long and 40-meter wide metal giant capsule for transporting a wide range of vehicles, including electric vehicles, hydrogen-powered vehicles, and heavy trucks. Described as a pure car and truck carrier, a PCTC, the new Glovis leader has been commissioned by South Korean car manufacturer Hyundai and was completed ahead of schedule by Guangzhou Shipyard International Company Limited under the China State Shipbuilding Corporation, CSSC, together with China Shipbuilding Trading Company Limited. The new Glovis carrier is 230 meters long and 40 meters wide, with a design draft of 10.5 meters and a cruising speed of 19 knots. It has 14 dedicated vehicle decks capable of accommodating up to 10,800 vehicles, which makes it the largest PCTC ever built. There's a
China
video
has
of it
marked
here
a
really
major
quick.
milestone.
Actually, let's see if I can open it on YouTube to get rid of all that audio. I want to see the inside of it. Like, oh wow. Do you see all those cars? That was in the parking lot, though.
I was going to say, yeah, that's ready to be loaded,
I just want to see.
Kind of gives you an idea what 10,000 cars looks like.
It's just
10,000.
10,800. It's not. It's repeating the same footage over and over. So that's a shame. Now, this sounds like a Harry Potter book. The Desert Lighthouse of Astrakhan.
What?
The Desert Lighthouse of
I got it,
Astrakhan.
but what the heck?
Well, it sounds like Azkaban, like from Harry Potter.
Oh, that I don't know.
A fascinating anomaly. Driving through the steppes of Russia's Astrakhan region, one of the last things you'd expect to see is a 20-story brick lighthouse towering over the arid landscape.
Yeah.
The Preskrovsky Lighthouse is an architectural anomaly, but one that can be easily explained. Back in 1741, when Peter the Great of Russia commissioned the lighthouse, the entire area was part of the Caspian Sea, with islands that housed a port where ships could moor.
Oh,
So that used to be part of the sea. Originally made of wood, the lighthouse collapsed during a serious storm and had to be rebuilt. It wasn't until 1876 that the brick lighthouse was erected, equipped with cast iron staircases and sturdy observation platforms that still exist today. There's an actual video on this.
Doesn't look like the water's anywhere nearby.
Well, no, this is now just in the desert.
I know.
So,
but what happened since 120 years ago or 50 years ago?
Like maybe shifted. There's several instances of various. You remember that one sea that used to be huge and then it shrunk a lot. Now there's a whole bunch of ships just out in the desert.
Yeah.
So maybe that was part of this or something. The world's most expensive apartment sells for over $500 million. So, is it talking about the entire structure or just one apartment? It's saying apartment.
Yeah.
So
it wouldn't be news if it was just one.
Well, I mean, if it was
what does
one.
It say?
The world's most expensive apartment is spread over 5 floors and covers an area of over 26,900 square feet at the top of an exclusive building right on Monaco's waterfront, offering stunning views of the sea. It features 21 rooms, 8 exclusive parking spaces, several terraces with direct views of the Mediterranean, a private pool and jacuzzi, premium furnishings, and state-of-the-art home automation technology. So it's a smart home.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's not the whole structure.
No,
it's just the one on top, the penthouse or whatever they would.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah.
That's not an apartment. That's a mansion.
Yeah.
Just
or
disguised
maybe it's the
as
one on the very top.
Well, I mean, there's 2.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying it could be a penthouse at the very top.
Well, it says 5 floors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. I know the square footage of shoes. So 5 floors is one of those on top.
Spread over 5 floors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So probably like both of these
Yeah.
are like huge apartments like that. What else do we got here? Shanguizing's frightening zigzag road is a nightmare for any driver. Look at that thing. That's like what's that one road in San Francisco?
Yeah.
But no, look, it's worse.
Oh, way worse. way
worse.
worse.
It's like straight up.
Probably too steep to go straight up it.
Yeah, squeezed between two large cliffs to southwestern China's Wuxi County, the Lingpashi Zigzag Road connects a small Tianping community to the outside world. The road is only 3.7 kilometers or 2.29 miles long, running from Tianping Village to 201 Provisional Road, and the zigzag section measures just 453 meters, but that's enough to challenge even the most experienced drivers. Luckily, the Tianping community is made up of just 137 people from... what? 137 people from 37 people, what?
That makes sense.
So the zigzag road connecting it to the outside world is rarely crowded, which helps drivers better navigate the twists and turns.
Yeah, you don't want to be
There's
coming
a
up
video
and down.
on this. Yeah.
But you can see the retaining walls between them, so it's really steep.
Yeah.
You see the retaining walls on each curve?
Yeah, but like, oh no, there's two directions happening. You can still do it.
Oh, they can get by.
Yeah. It's still nerve-wracking,
They both
though.
had to slow down and go
Yeah.
really slow.
Yeah.
Don't
That's...
send a truck up there.
No.
Wow.
That's terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Yikes. What else we got? South Africa cancels AI policy after evidence that it was partially written by AI. Here we go. You know, the last month, South Africa's communication minister announced that he had decided to withdraw the country's national AI policy after discovering that at least 6 of its 67 academic citations turned out to be AI hallucinations, mentioning journal articles that didn't exist.
Oh, jeez.
You know, like, this is the problem. Like, we got to stop relying on AI. It's a nifty, cool little tool, but we don't. It's not ready, and I hope it never will be ready to get to the point where we rely on it.
Well,
we need to rely on ourselves and each other.
We can always, not exactly that, but worry about the Matrix. You know, as far as the new dominant species that could take over.
That actually has happened. They have mapped out and mimicked a fly's brain, and they actually have. And this happened before with a butterfly. But you know what? Hold on a second. I just want to show you. The Matrix exists now. It legitimately does. Matrix fly. Let's see here. That's two. Here we go. This is just short and sweet. A matrix for a fly, a real brain. So they have a real fly brain connected to this virtual world, and it thinks. See, that's a simultaneous brain emulation. They have it hooked up to a virtual reality. This is real. The fly thinks it's that fly in there. It's walking around, and it's gonna go and eat a little bit of this lemon and everything. Not because it's hungry, but that's like it just does it. It thinks it's in the real world.
Wow.
The Matrix exists. The Matrix exists. Not just a concept anymore, but that is in practice. And they did it with a butterfly. What they've done is, they have living human brain cells hooked up. This is bioengineering. Living human brain cells, hooked up to computers and everything, and they have it in this simulation where it thinks it's a butterfly. It's flying around. Now, what they're using it for is for storage or something. It is a bioengineered storage. This sounds science fiction, but this is happening right now. It's already.
I don't get the explanation for storage.
Well, they're using the biomass of the human brain cells for storage for a computer. Okay, so you know how we have memories?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A butterfly does it?
Okay, no, but it's using human brain cells.
Oh.
Okay. Let me explain. Okay. Human brain cells. Okay. So they have this mass of human brain cells. It's hooked up to the computer. And they found a way to link technology to physiology. And they're using the human brain cells to store data like how we do with memory and thought and knowledge. Same thing. They figured out how to access that with wires. Am I making myself understand? So now what they do is because it's human brain cells, it needs to be, it needs to have something. It can't just sit there and do nothing, because it does react. Like they do die if they're not stimulated.
Right.
So they have it in this matrix where they think there's this butterfly that's flying around,
Okay.
and whenever they access it, it goes into this dreamlike state where that's when it's being used and everything.
Okay.
But when it's on standby, it's flying around doing its own thing. And people are some people are attributing that to, like, the whole thing. Even the Matrix said, why does it feel like my dreams seem more real than the real world? What if we're brains in jars? That's a whole lot of stuff to think about, and this is real. So this is, and then once again, going back to all this this AI stuff. Now, this AI is just, quite often it just makes things up, Well, we're using it to build foundations for things, those foundations on fictitious stuff that AI just made up to fill in the gap without saying it doesn't know, it just makes something to fill in the gap. That's what it's programmed to do. And all of a sudden we have everything built on very shaky foundations and everything grumbles. Like, we gotta stop using AI for things other than, cool little bells and whistles, generate an image, make a little text prompt. But
I agree with you as far as we need safety features in this before we go crazy.
Well, more than that.
But then, we're in a race. China, Germany, all these other countries.
Well, I'm talking about on a world stage.
I know.
It's so. Anyway, let's continue on here. Man gets deported from Russia for reviewing a leather skirt online.
What?
In the Russian Federation, the Alphabet Mafia movement is recognized as extremist and banned. We should do that here. So any sort of association or promotion can have serious legal consequences. A young migrant from Uzbekistan found this out the hard way after reviewing a woman's leather skirt on the Wildberries online marketplace. In September 2025, the young man, known only as Islo Mojan, left a written review for a woman's leather skirt along with a photo of himself wearing the garment. Ooh, that's where he went south.
That's where it hit him.
Yeah. In the review, he wrote, "Great skirt and conceals not only my figure flaws, but even the fact that I'm a guy." Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was in trouble right there.
Yeah, dude, that's almost...
What were you thinking?
That's almost... Well, even in our country, I would consider almost subversive. Why are you trying to hide the fact that you're a guy? Are you trying to catch somebody?
Yeah, but
what's
you're not
going
gonna
on?
Get banned. You're not they're not going to do anything to you.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that we get them banned. And what I'm saying is, that's still, that's very subversive, statement right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave the rest for you guys to go and read if you like. Moving on up, Hungary's bizarre roundabout connected to nothing in the middle of nowhere.
You're kidding.
Oh, look at that. See, there's nothing here, nothing there. You can see the
both
trails
sides?
off there.
Yeah.
So it's
Dirt road.
It's connected over that way, but it comes here and it's a roundabout, and it's just
Look at that. Everything else is dirt.
Well, if you look, it looks like there was a development here at one point.
Maybe that's what it was. They put in the infrastructure, and then it died.
Yeah, when it was first announced in 2021, the roundabout between Zalaegerszeg and Zalaegerszeg made perfect sense. It was supposed to serve a new logistics center and container terminal of Metrans, a private logistics giant allowing goods arriving by rail from the Adriatic Sea to quickly travel through Hungary towards countries like Slovakia, the Czech Republic, and Poland without having to detour through Budapest. In February 2021, Hungary's Foreign Minister Szijjártó Péter announced plans for the new logistics center near this city, and the municipality quickly applied for EU funds needed to build the access road and the roundabout leading to the future container terminal. By 2023, the roundabout had been built with approximately 1.25 million euros in EU non-refundable funds. The only problem was that the work on the container terminal hadn't even begun. Fast forward 3 years, we are in the exact situation. No work has been done on the logistics center, so the roundabout is just sitting there waiting to connect to something. So there's still not... I wonder what happened to the logistics center. Moving on up, people are creating digital versions of their ex-partners in disturbing new online dating trend. Wow. Well, with all the deepfake technology, you can...
Ex-partners, though, that's what's weird.
Well, I mean, they could be dead.
Well,
true. I was literally thinking yesterday, when I went, or the other day when I went to go get gas. Mm-hmm. Did I go out yesterday? No, the flat
Thursday.
tire. Yeah, Thursday. I was literally thinking, be like, I have enough photos and audio of Mom. I'm not going to, believe me, I will not. But I have enough to do this.
Wow.
With the technology we have right now. I can make a video of Mom and sound like
all
her.
All you need the rhythm of it, and then they would fill in the rest. And
yeah.
Have a conversation, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. What does this say?
No. Apparently, AI-powered execs can mimic a former partner's tone, catchphrases, and even subtle linguistic nuances, as well as the experiences you shared based on the information you provide. The module essentially allows you to migrate those memories from biological to digital neural networks. So you can literally build anybody. Like, and see,
but why would it be your ex? Holy cow!
Well, I mean, if you can't get over them, or if they die, like whatever.
True.
People are freaky out there. Dad, there's a guy out there who has a sexual relation with his car. Okay, like you don't know to the depths of depravity people will go to fulfill their weird lusts, and there's some real sick fucks out there.
Sick.
But what's even worse is, especially now, because I have all these videos, I have somebody can use something like this to make a deep fake of me and say and do whatever the hell that they want. Oh, and you want to know something really disgusting? Actually, I think that's the guy. So good luck with that. I'm going to continue on with the show. Moving on up, thermos bottle design flaw causes permanent vision loss in at least 3 people. And I'm going to see if we have any comments really quick. Nothing on YouTube, nothing on Rumble. All right. So it says here, several models from Thermos's Stainless King food jar and Sportsman beverage bottle lines reportedly feature a design flaw that can have dramatic consequences for users. The danger stems from the stoppers designed to prevent leaks and retain heat. If perishable food or beverages are stored for an extended period, pressure builds up and can cause the cap to violently eject when the container is open. Unlike other insulated containers, these faulty models don't have a pressure release valve, which can cause the stoppers to pop out at high velocity, hitting and injuring users. Of the 27 complaints from people claiming to have suffered lacerations as a result of using thermos containers, 3 have reported permanent vision loss. Ooh, be very careful with your thermos, apparently. Like, it's as volatile as a freaking, lithium battery. That's ridiculous. What else do we got here? Idaho man balances skateboard on his chin for over an hour. David Rush, you can't hush the rush, who has previously broken several records involving balancing objects on his chin, said he decided to attempt the skateboard record after learning the category had been created, but not yet set. So he's a pioneer in this. Oh, Rush, you silly, silly man. Always going around breaking records. What else do we got here? Mexican performer lifts 166.11 pounds with her hair. Has to have some strong roots to do that. Diana Elizabeth Bachelet's Hermilio, who has been performing circus feats for 26 years, took on the Guinness World Record for the heaviest weight lifted with her hair for female at the La Paz Theater in San Luis Potosí on February 28th. Pardon me. Oh, it's talking with no water. It leaves a dry throat. She took the record from Indian weightlifter Asha Rani, who used her hair to lift 122.58 pounds back in 2014. I'll leave the rest of you guys to read. I'm just going to watch this. Was that at the end right there? Oh, okay. What the heck? What? Come on, that was weird. So she lifts it with her hair. So there we go. I'm thinking like the way it's braided and like set also provides a better anchor point, so it's not just her roots. That would be crazy. Century plant begins rare blossom outside Mississippi business. Workers at the Shaggy Pet Salon, which just moved into its Long Beach location in January, said they initially did not think anything was unusual about the plant outside the building. They only discovered it was a century plant, also known as Agave attendida or American aloe, when its blooms suddenly started to grow several feet tall. Wow.
Outside of Shaggy's Chic Pet Salon in Long Beach, something unusual is growing. It's a century plant, or death bloom, that's blooming, something most people never
did you
get
see
to
that?
see. The plant
That is
is known for
huge.
blooming up to 25
That's
feet.
one tall stalk right there. Wow, 21
Rosa
feet she said.
Vera's employee rating up to 25 feet.
25 feet. Wow, that's remarkable. What else do we got here? Neighbors discover bees living in Philadelphia sewer. Yo, that's not something I'd like to see down there. Resident Tom Duffy said the bees have been living underneath a parking space on Lambert Street for about 2 or 3 weeks, leading neighbors to block off the space to prevent cars from being swarmed and people being stung. Mark Merman, and a bee's honey, was notified of the situation by local residents and installed a device designed to coax the bees out of the sewer and into a box for safe transport. He said lifting the sewer cover would not be advisable as it could cause the hive to become aggressive. He said it was the first time he has seen bees living in a sewer. It's kind of weird, he said, quote unquote. Yeah, it is. What is this, hey, on YouTube? Right here. Come on, load. There's a volume level.
Contraption because beekeepers are trying to get them out of there.
Well, it's gonna lag. Anyway, Illinois man amassed world largest collection of bear bricks. What's a bear brick? Daniel Park, also known as Brick Chicago on social media, officially cataloged his collection in March, and it was confirmed by Guinness World Records as the largest collection of bear brick bears. Park said he started collecting the colorfully painted plastic figures after opening a blind box about 5 years ago. His collection includes bear bricks painted like characters from pop culture, athletes, musicians, and even famous works of fine art.
We got Batman, we have Superman
cool.
bear brick, we have Hulk bear brick, we have Captain America bear brick. Welcome to the rabbit hole. There's bear bricks for everything, every design, every artist, and every brand. These type of bear bricks that are just very difficult to find in the market, and that's what makes this hobby so much fun.
Well, cool, man. Keep on keeping on. That's a cool thing. Maybe one day you can turn it into a museum. Moving on up to mystery shapes float across British Columbia night sky. Sightings of the shape were reported ranging hundreds of miles across central and northern British Columbia between 10 and 11 p.m. local time back on Tuesday. Patsy Seymour, who posted a video of the unidentified object to social media, said it glowed brightly but appeared to dim as it moved away from her location. So, let's see, what is this? Is this the video right here? Huh. Yeah, more of these UAPs and whatnot. We're supposed to be getting like a whole information drop, and like what's his face Obama basically disclosed that they have aliens and all that stuff, but not in Area 51, according to what he said. And freaking Trump is like essentially confirmed it by saying Obama released classified information without being able to do so. So yeah, they work together on opening the door for that Pandora's box. Google Map glitch sends drivers the wrong way on one-way road. Well, no, it doesn't. Drivers are just stupid. Don't blame the device. Blame the drivers. If you're not aware enough to see do not enter one way and you're going the wrong way, then you do not deserve to have a license. End of story. Weona Drive residents said they discovered last week that the sudden influx of wrong-way drivers on the southbound street was a result of a Google Maps error that listed the road as northbound only. No, yeah, it is an error, but the error is with the drivers. They need to be retrained. Like everybody who did that needs to go through traffic school again, as if they committed a moving violation, because that's what they did. If they're that inept at driving, if they're that unaware of their surroundings, they do not have the right to drive a 2,000-pound death machine with controlled explosions under the hood. If you don't respect cars, get the fuck off my road. Simple. Moving on up, athlete pulls 21,737 pounds with his neck, a bus. Egman Malala used a rope around his neck to pull that bus back on January 9th, and Guinness World Records has now confirmed he officially broke the record for the heaviest vehicle pulled by the neck. Yikes. The previous record was 17,769.26 pounds, was set by Ukrainian Dmytro Harunsky back in 2024. The strongman's previous Guinness World Record titles include the fastest 20-meter bus pull with one finger in 33.32 seconds, the fastest 20-meter tram pull with teeth, 39.9 seconds, the fastest hot water bottle burst, 2.87 seconds, and the most crown cap bottles opened with both hands in 30 seconds, 6 bottles. All right. And you know what? Let's see a video of this. Wow, look at that with his neck, dude, with his neck, like lunatic. Some people are just built different. Now wait a minute, they took out all the glass on the side, it looked like. Like, they have the front windshield, but all the side, you see how, instead of like the driver's seat, like all the back seats? So I don't know. If the glass is missing, does that count? Because that's a lot of reduced weight there. I mean, it is a record, so yeah. Anyway, what else do we got here? Boston Bakery pleads for the return of their giant ice cream cone mascot. Swirly, a fixture outside a flour bakery on the Boston Common, was initially feared to have blown away during the winter, but co-owner Joanne Chang said she now has good reason to believe the mascot is still nearby. Quote, he was possibly spotted in a nearby dorm window looking down longingly at home, and we have reason to believe he may be confused about where he is, end quote, Chang wrote on social media. Quote, to anyone who is temporarily sheltering him, thank you for protecting him this winter. Please return him safely, no questions asked. In exchange for baked goods and our eternal gratitude, end quote, Chang also wrote. So yeah, once again, please check the underbar of the description below for any links that you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, and all those links that, all those articles that we just read through. That shall conclude the show. Once again, for all of you and all of us, I am AO Xander. We have the Golden Loon, and you are you. For your dose of different, odd, and unusual news, also known as notable events, weather, and sports, we stream every Saturn's Day, also known as Saturday, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, respectively. We do have other shows. We have a history show coming up in about an hour and a half here. And tomorrow, we also have IOYO at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. It usually is the first Sunday of the month, but the Loon was out of town, and it is his show. We can't really do a show without the host there, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, until you catch us next time, whenever that is, wherever that is, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!